Hello from the homestead. So glad you're watching today. Well, we came up yesterday and the grounds were completely flooded. I'll show you the video of all the water. Today we've woke up and things have pretty well drained away or into the ground, and it's not quite as wet, and that's a good thing. But we do need to fix all the wet areas. Because it's drizzly and raining, we're probably not going to be working outside today, but we are going to be working in the one cabin that we had already started to unbox things and put them on shelves. But remember, I told you I was making insulation with cardboard boxes. And so we're going to go inside there. It's very cramped because we've got boxes everywhere and shelves places. And so we're going to go ahead and start to put the cardboard in the walls today. And of course, Lee has already showed you a few things this morning that he has done with our mulch pile as well as the filter on the tractor. And so anyway, so glad you're watching. Stay tuned and we'll see what happens next.
The other day I was using the little Kubota tractor and a brush hog to mow down the weeds on the property, and what I did, I heard a big clang at one point, but it was a one-time deal. I never heard it again and I didn't give it any thought. When I was all done and I brought the tractor back in, I found that the cover on the front of the air filter canister over here, I'll show it to you in a closer up, was missing. So I went walking around the property and I found it, and this is what's left of it. So that's not good. So I ordered a new one on eBay. It didn't come with a gasket, so I'm going to have to work to get this gasket. It's a little pinched in there right now from getting hit with the mower blade. So I'm going to try and get it out of there and see if the one I ordered was the correct one and put it on. Okay, well the gasket fits, so I'm presuming that the rest of it's going to fit as well. I'm also going to pull the air filter out and check it. I didn't order a new one because I wasn't sure of the exact size. It's pretty bad, so I'm going to need to order a new one, but in the meantime I knocked most of the big stuff out. I'm going to go get my phone and take a picture of the end of it so I get the right part number, and then I'll order it. Interestingly enough, and I don't know how long this sat on the shelf before it was installed, but it has the date of December '99 on it. Has it been in there since then? There's no way of knowing, but if it has, that's a bit frightening. Say what you want about today's phones, at least they have cameras on them. I got a little aggressive with it and bent the clip, so I had to bend it back. Hopefully that'll work. There we go. Looks better than this one. On to whatever's next.
Okay, as we started to put the cardboard in the walls, we realized that there is just too much stuff in there to get to it. So we've taken some of the boxes and we put them out here. And we'll be able to show you a corner where we've cleaned out the boxes where we're trying to get to. And you'll get to see how we're putting that cardboard in the wall. It's not a great mystery, but I think you'll enjoy it anyhow. One of the things that we did find when we first got in there was a couple of ants, just a couple, but we're going to have to put some ant bait at the door because we think that's where they're getting in. We've caulked every single crack inside there, so if ants wandering around at the front part of the shed, or not shed, I mean in a sense it's a shed because we're not using it as a cottage or a cabin since we've just got storage in there right now, but nevertheless it's a cottage with storage stuff in it. Anyway, I better clear some more stuff so we can show you the cardboard. Some of the boxes aren't exactly the width or the height of the space we're putting them in. So some of them I'm having to cut to, and then we're taping the boxes together so they fill the whole space. And this one is the width it needs to be, but I don't need it long, I need it short because the cardboard I just put in only goes up part of the way. We're in the corner here and we have boxes. When I say boxes, I'm talking about all our cardboard stacked up behind me. I found some that will fit this particular section right here, and so basically all we're doing is taking these boxes, and we're doing it 2 layers. So the first one I have isn't as long because it got cut in the middle. So It's going to go just right in here, and it's 2 pieces. So this one would be to the bottom, and then this one would be up higher. We tape it right here where they join together. Then I put the bigger one that is full length on the outside. And so let's go ahead and do that. Find the tape it, and then put the bigger one in. It's just that simple. And we're doing this to all the walls. And as we get the boxes, we will continue to layer until we get to the sheetrock. And so we should have a nice section of boxes in each one of these walls. And we've got quite a bit of both these things, but not enough to do the whole roof. But this is what we're going to put on the roof because we think that will be a nice insulation for the roof, both these type of things. And hopefully we can just keep collecting these type of things. Recycling. Anyway, let me get that tape. I'm over there looking for it, and it was right here all along. Anyway, it's just duct tape, and it's really stiff to pull off the roll. So it takes a lot of effort. But I don't need much for this first piece here. And so, the first piece I'm just gonna tape to the wall. So when I tape the second piece, it's already kind of taped to the wall. I don't know if any of this stuff's going to stay. Lee's drilling. I don't know if any of this stuff's going to stay. When the weather gets hot, but it's okay. It will all be sealed in at some point. Just putting this piece of tape where the 2 meet. Then just to make sure that it doesn't come down, just put a little bit. Just put a little bit right here. I actually could have went up just a little bit higher with that. So, that easy. Then we would take the other piece that we have and put it in the wall. And this is our long piece. And so, it's going to fit a lot better once I, all the seams, I'll tape those, and then this will fit right perfectly like that. Easy. And we're insulating our walls.
The things we bought to combat heat and air just being stale inside these cottages is a solar vent fan kit. Now these are basically giant PC coolers, cooling fans or something to that effect, but they work real well. You get 2 of them in the kit and a pretty good size little solar panel here with mounting brackets and all that. And as soon as you let the sun hit it, I don't know if you can see it, but the little fans start spinning. And they have a nice little piece of tape on them that tells you which way the airflow is. So I'm going to mount them on the inside, pushing the air out. The incoming air will come in through the vents that we put in a much earlier video. But they'll work anytime there's sun. Now I'm going to have to drill a hole in the wall to put the wires through. Okay, now to prevent moisture from getting in, of course, I'll just caulk it in place. We got the vent last night at the store for the shed that I put the 2 cooling fans, or attic fans, so to speak, on. I'm gonna paint it up, let it dry, and then I'll get it up there. I'll come around behind the camera and I'll show you why we want to do that. One, of course, obviously, is to keep the water out, and the other one is it just doesn't look good. We'll let that dry for an hour or so. We'll caulk it and put it on. Okay, well, the vent's on. Hides those little fans nicely. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're blowing. They're blowing a lot of hot air out, so they're doing their job. All right, day completes the day. Had a good, productive day. Not always on the line we think it needs to go, but it takes us where it takes us. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave us a comment, and God bless you, and thank you so much for watching us. Have a great day.